And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass bray.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Aarona Lopez. We finna get into this tarot request live. And pow, 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 pow. Oops. Hold on. Give me 4 seconds. All right, cute. All right, cool. Hey, awesome. What up? Come on in. What up? What up? What up? What up? Come on in. Welcome, everyone. I'm gonna do a collective read for everyone. Okay? I'm live now here and on Periscope. I'm in Hawthorne. Oopsies. Hawthorne, California. I'll be doing another tarot request live after I record my podcast. After I record episode 51 of the Virgo Viewpoint. Viewpoint podcast. I'll tag location at the end of the live. Let me tell y'all something. Today is such a beautiful day. Today is such a wonderful day. Today I feel extremely grateful, extremely blessed, and I want to make sure that I do this and give back to the energy. I'm a focus. I'm outside, so I don't really give a fuck. People that want to get my live and be seen so they could do, the foolishness that they've been doing, I'm outside. And if you weren't watching my live, you wouldn't even know what the hell is going on. So anyway, I'm at Starbucks, though, and I'm outside. I did the tarot read for the podcast for Love and Money, and it was the Knight of Swords for love. I pulled the 12 Wands as well, and then I pulled the 8 of Cups. This was all on the podcast today, so make sure you check out the podcast so you can hear that reading. And if it resonated with you and you want an in-depth one-on-one, feel free to email me at aronathevirgo@gmail.com. AARONATHEVIRGO. Let me put the podcast episode in here to listen to today's Love and Money reading. Reading on episode 50. The Virgo Viewpoint. This is the link right here. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I'll see y'all. What up? What up, family? I can't wait to record episode 51. I got so much that I'm about to drop in this. It's so dope. And in short, like a quick debriefing of what I pulled for the Love and Money reading on the podcast. As a part of like the Two of Wands, the message is to, step beyond your comfort zone, right? So, we all have like our built-in comfort zones of what is normalized or regular for us. And for me, myself, especially since 2015, I made decisions and I made certain moves because I didn't want to be employed by anybody. I wanted to be my own boss. And the things that I was doing were working, right? But, I'm in a specific season right now where, that's not all the way practical for what I need and for what I have to be doing. And so it's a time for me to think outside the box and use all possible tools in my little toolbox to make different outcomes happen so I can get closer to what I want, what I'm trying to achieve, so on and so forth. And so just like how I did the reading for the collective, and that was the cards that just showed up for everybody, even me, doing that as I went about my day because I had an appointment after all of that happened, keeping in mind that those were the cards that came up, I myself employed it into my course of action. I was like, you know what? I'm never a person that tells people to do stuff that I know I ain't about to do. Or I'm not a person that, says and does one thing, turns around, does the total opposite. I'm not one of those people. So as it came up and I was contemplating on the fact that that was one of those cards, I was also mindful. I was like, okay, there's some ways that I need to, adjust what I'm doing. And so I'm just about to adjust what I'm doing. And that is going to create a whole new lane. And it has, and it's already working. And I just want to celebrate. I was going to do one reading, but I'm going to do two. I'm doing this one. I'm going to go run and make an errand. I'm going to do my podcast. And then I'll be back with another reading. But let's get into it. If anybody feels compelled If anything in the reading resonates with you, it's general. I'm doing general for the collective. Whatever shows up in the cards, I'm just going to report and draw off the energy of,
what I'm receiving from spirit. If it resonates with you and it helps you or whatever you want to do a donation. Today is November 19th. Now, this is important because any number in numerology plus 9 is itself. Okay? Today is the 19th. So 19 is always 1.
Today is November 19th, 2019. Okay, 1919. So the date of today is 11/19/19. 11/19/19. 19 always boils down to 1. Okay? So in today's date, it's 11/19/19. 1919 is 1/1, and today is November, so it's 11. So it's 11/1/1. That's 5. Today is a number of change. Okay? A way to change the things that we've been previously doing. Change the way that we perceive things, the way that we've been going through the motions. Change, getting out of our comfort zone is a change. It's 5. Not only that, it's 11 November, and then it goes down to a 1, goes down to 1. It's 11/11. 11 is always new beginnings. Always. 11 is always the result of a new beginning. So you got today's November, 1919, 1/1, 11/11, new beginnings. All together, those ones add up, and it's 5, the number of change. So it's just universal, okay? Not even directed toward anybody. This ain't, anything. It's universal. We all, everybody, should be making changes. Good changes, changes that's going to bring us closer to our desires, changes that's going to put us more in alignment. And those changes are going to bring us about the new beginnings that we pray for. A lot of times people ask me what angel numbers are, and I generally like to give the answer that angel numbers are God's phone number. It's a way to receive a confirmation that our prayers are being answered. Because any and every time you get an angel number, it's showing up in your experience on purpose. It's not an accident. And you will only notice it because you keep seeing it. We see numbers, we see things happening all day long. We're surrounded by all kinds of numbers, addresses, the time, receipts, things, da-da-da. But you will see the same number sequence on purpose over and over and over and over until you get the message. Period. And that message, whatever it is really dependent on what is dominating your thoughts in the moment when you see the number. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's not enough to use the law of attraction. It's not enough to pray. It's not enough to say you want stuff.
It's not enough to make goal lists, affirmations, and do all of this stuff if you're not going to actually put it into action. And if you're putting it into action, you have to believe that it's happening. Otherwise, what are you even doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of doing stuff that you don't even believe that works?
You know what I'm saying? So your angel numbers are your confirmation that the things that you're asking for, the things that you're praying for, praying is your method. The things you're praying for, the things that you're asking for, the things that you are projecting out into the universe, the things that you journal about and make your affirmations about, the things that you're asking tarot about, all of those things. When you see an angel number, it's your confirmation that, the universe is listening and things are happening on your behalf. Okay? So, with that being said, let's find out what's going on with the collective in love and money. General reading, collective for love and money. Thank you. Alright? And if this resonates with you at all, and you're on YouTube, feel free to hit that at the bottom, hit me with a super chat if you feel inclined to do so. If not, it's all good. It's only if you feel inclined to do so. And for the alignment or whatever, I'm sticking with the number 222. 222 means keep the faith, alright? It means no matter what's going on, no matter what's happening out here, how it looks or whatever, keep the faith. Things are working out, you're on the right track. So the donation, if you feel inclined to give one, it's 222, $2.22. Angel number, we're doing alignment. Another reason why I like that number is because, like I told you guys, I'm going to be doing more of these on Collide. And on Collide, everything is like $2 anyway. It's like that price. So I was like, that'd be a cool way to keep it consistent. Okay, let's fuck it. Yeah.
All right. 7 of Wands. Defending, protecting, which is so interesting because the Knight of Swords was the card that I pulled for love. This one was lingering too as well, so I'm putting this out. Okay. 8 of Swords. Using the intuition. Let's get one more. I have those for love. There was a message I need to get out. Let's do something for money, for the collective, the money for the collective.
Hi ma'am, my name is Bree. We have cameras around here, and I just.
Girl, you can save all of that. Okay. Whatever you're trying to do.
No.
Her entire conversation is regurgitating things that I posted. Oh my. I'm not doing drugs. Who's doing drugs? What are you? Who's doing drugs? Who is doing drugs? Where did you come up with that? Who, lady? Excuse me. Where drugs? Drugs from where? You got a phone call that who is doing drugs? First of all, who even knows I'm here? Number one. Besides people that's watching this live. Number two, I don't do drugs. Number three, what are you even talking about?
I'm sorry if you don't do drugs, but
why would I be doing drugs because I have tarot cards?
I didn't even know what those are.
You just wanted to interrupt because somebody put you up to this. It don't even matter. Let me get the phone number of your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
Let me get the phone number of your district manager. You might be the store manager, but I need to talk to a district manager. Let me get that information.
I can get that for you.
Please do so. Please do so. Please do so. Thank you. Hurry up and do so.
Okay.
Bree, it is very much a need for that. I feel extremely insulted. And your district manager is going to have to talk to you about profiling customers. Y'all going to have to attend sensitivity training again. Starbucks. Whoever she is texting on that phone. Yeah. Whoever she's texting on that phone, and I see that, and she's talking to the white guy who's in the store, and they had to go to the back. Why would they be interrupting my tarot read? Why are they watching my YouTube and my periscope? All this, we got cameras, baby bye. All of this, what is this? They got track lighting and all of that. Cameras, there's cameras right there, cameras right there, cameras right there. I just arrived here. Aarona just got off the number 5 bus before I came here. Got off the number 5 bus, came right outside, and went right into this. I'm about to go grab something to eat. I sat down because I wanted to do this because I feel joyful, grateful, and abundant, and I wanted to do 2 tarot reads. Haven't even been inside to bother them, but I definitely was going to go spend money. But I don't have to spend my money here. I will keep it in my pocket. I definitely won't be treated like that. Ever. Ever. Anyway, we're going to finish this read. I'm serious about that district manager's number. And Starbucks was already in my inbox today wanting to know about my visit on the 14th. They about to get a rude awakening tomorrow. How ironic it is. My tarot readers. How ironic. 7 of Wands. And she came out here with that bullshit. Defend your territory. Defend your romance. Defend your love. Defend your point, your stance. Don't back down. The energy of the 7 of Wands is don't back down. Don't let people run their agenda on you in your life. Okay? Using your intuition. Being surrounded by betrayal. These are the cards intuitively pulled before y'all even seen that, and I'm glad we on live. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Play games if y'all want to. Yeah, he's still in the back talking to her. Do drugs. First of all, drugs is expensive. Ain't nobody got time for that stupidity. Like, no diss to the people who do drugs, but there are better things to spend your money on. Drugs is not it. Let me get back into the energy because people be doing the most. The most. 7 of Pentacles. The harvest. Waiting for it to happen. And then this is 2 sevens. 7, 8, 7. 7 and 7 is 14. 4 plus 1 is 5. That's the change. Not standing your ground. The harvest. Using your intuition. 7 and 8 is 15. Interesting. Alright, so side note, I'm glad we on live. I want to say this as well. Right as I walked up before I even went live, like the person who's loud in the background was having this whole conversation about being an opera singer, and her mother told her to be an opera singer and like all this stuff, and how she's been moving from place to place and can't seem to get stable and all of that. And I was just like, really? Is this what we doing? People are like really coming up with different versions of what's happening in my life and creating these scenarios and stuff like that. I'm that important? This is what happens when people want to pretend that they don't see you, and when you piss off people that are very wealthy. You have these scenarios. I peeped that she didn't come back with that district manager's number. It's okay. I'm going to use Google. All right. So, what we have going on here with the 7 of Wands is all about protection. I feel like they're going to try to overtalk my tarot read. I feel like that's definitely what's going to happen. And that's fine. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold these cards, and then I'm going to do a full reading off camera and post it on Patreon. That's how we'll do this. Because I won't have my stuff being undermined by ignorant people. And I can't control people and their behavior and what they think they doing. But, yeah, no. So, this is what we pulled. 7 of Wands. 8 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. And I'll keep these cards drawn and I'll finish the reading on Patreon. For people that are interested and people that want to see it. Everyone else, thank you for tuning in. And have a good evening. Episode 51 will be out before 10 o'clock. And I'm going to do another tarot read. Alright? So, if any part of this resonated with you and you want to see what else happens with this, check me out on Patreon. I'm going to put another video together. So that's what this is. Alright? Alright. Yeah, I'm going to stay live. Because I said I was ending the video. Now she coming. Yeah, let me get that.
Email or call 1-800-SHIP.
Oh, I can do that anyway. But who is S. Kershaw? Give me a name.
That is the DM. Her name is Sarah Kershaw.
Thank you. I will be talking to Sarah.
I just need to let you know that you can't be doing anything.
I will be talking to Sarah. I have tarot cards. Honey, I am completely against drugs. And the fact that you came to me with no form of reference, no time. I'll be talking to Sarah about you. Thank you. You have a good night. Thank you. Ain't nobody got time to play games at all. So Sarah will be hearing from me. In fact, let me call this lawyer. I'll be back a little later. Let me end Periscope first.
And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass